Thank you for watching New Day Northwest on this Wednesday morning. I'm Kelly Hansen. Fall is coming in hot, like it or not, and some people coming up at this table are not ready, so let's dive into it. New Day Hot Topics is brought to you by Silver Reef Casino. Silver Reef Casino's King's Cash Grand Finale is this Saturday at Silver Reef Casino. It's the final chance to win big in hourly cash drawings leading up to the $15,000 grand prize giveaway. Stop by Silver Reef Casino and get a free daily entry at the kiosk. Content creator and founder of Girl Therapy Seattle, Alyssa Montez, is in the building.
Hello.
Co-rep for the Seattle chapter of Daddy Stroller Social Club is here. Keenan Allen Ladd? I said that right?
Yes, that's correct.
I nailed it. New Day producer Alexis is here. I know Alexis well.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here, you guys. This is exciting.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, what a fun way to open up this Wednesday morning. I see we already have some caffeine. We'll talk about that soon. First, we want to talk about our beloved Dolly Parton. If you see flags that are at half staff or really this week, it's because the actress, philanthropist, and 11-time Grammy nominee Dolly Parton passed away yesterday at the age of 80. She had a more than 60-year career and was one of the best-selling musical icons of all time. And we all know her stardom spanned generations, from her movie stardom in 9 to 5 to her time as Hannah Montana's grandma. So I must know, she has such an incredible legacy. So much to talk about.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Are we obsessed with Dolly? Does anyone at the table have any bad feelings about this woman?
No,
I don't think anyone can.
Not
She's
at all.
not here anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
It was such a sad day yesterday when this news
It was
came in, breaking
unbelievable.
news. I was like, and everyone reacting online, like people just crying. They're like, no, this has to be a prank. This is not true.
Yeah. People were saying, like, I didn't even think this was an option, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't think Dolly could die. She's just such, like, she transcends everything. And, you know, like, saying her career spanned from so many decades ago. And then she was, like, Miley Cyrus's godmother. And, like, that's how, like, I feel like I got to know her. She was in Miley Cyrus's life. They did the Jolene cover.
Yeah.
It was just so beautiful. So
why is her best song Jolene? I don't know. It's
I
Jolene
haven't
for
heard
me.
it so much in the last 24 hours ever in my life.
I know.
But I'm obsessed with it again.
I know. Do you have another favorite song? Am I missing one?
No, for me, I was introduced to Dolly Parton through Whitney Houston. You know, I Will Always Love You, right? And so that was me and my generation. But I'm glad that you said transcend, right? I feel like she transcends entertainment as a whole. For me, I'm an educator, so just her and her imaginary library. In the state of Washington, she was able to actually serve 40,000 plus books to children through her imagination library. So that's a connection that transcends entertainment as a whole, and that provides a legacy beyond just her current years, man. So it's amazing that the things that she's done, but it's a sad time for sure.
It definitely is, and I wanted to talk about that with Imagination Library. You can, instead of sending flowers, you can pay tribute by tagging Dolly Parton or leaving a message on her website and donating also to the Imagination Library. I think that is just so incredible that the family wants you to do that.
it's amazing how they give books to kids. I think, what is it, from birth until they're a certain age, like every single month of their life. It's it's really cool.
Completely free.
Completely free.
Completely free.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Dolly forever. We love you. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving forward is super tough, but I think a pumpkin spice latte will help. At least me, the caffeine, I love it. PSL season is back. Is it too soon though? Because I don't know, some people have some feelings. Oh, okay, I'm already seeing some feelings. It's never
too soon.
Oh, thank you.
I'm ready for fall like 30 days ago.
Oh,
I'm like 7 days of sun and now I'm over it. Yeah.
7
So I'm like more past expiration.
Are you from here? Because I'm like, that's
See, I am too. I got really excited looking at the weather forecast that it's going to be rainy like in a couple days. I was like, ooh, I can get my pumpkin spice latte. I dressed as a pumpkin spice latte this morning, so I'm ready.
Yeah. No, I saw the rain coming up and I immediately texted my friends. I was like, we're going paddleboarding. So we went yesterday because I was like, this is it. This is the last day of summer and I need to take advantage. So no, I think it's too soon. It's still technically summer.
Keenan?
Yes, it's too soon. I need a Frappuccino version.
You need a little ice in your life.
Have that too?
Seattle summer is about this big, so I got to take advantage of it as much as I can. A little early.
How
we'll
are
have
you
our time.
taking advantage of it? Are you guys outside? Are we taking long walks? That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get out every single day after work while it's so light out.
Yeah, something I did actually I'm really sad about is Wild Waves closing.
Oh my gosh, I
And that's like my childhood. So I just did that a
know.
couple weeks ago, and I was like, that is like must before the end of the summer.
Okay, you're right. That I need to add that on my list. What are you doing?
Definitely taking a walk. I just like to just absorb myself in the weather, the sun. Again, it doesn't stay here for a long time. So when we get those high 70s, low 80s, I got to embrace it as much as I can, honestly.
Yeah.
And I love that
Outside
you're
as much
full
as possible.
send. I mean, paddleboarding, I'm like, you go,
Oh
girl.
my God, it was 85 yesterday. I'm like, get me
I'm paddleboarding
outside.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always think I need to bring my AC like away because it's such an eyesore in my
hate
place, and
that.
I'm like, oh no, gotta stay out.
Yeah.
Alyssa, I want to talk to you because you have something so cool. You're the founder of Girl Therapy Seattle. Tell us about what this is and what you have coming up.
Yeah, so I'm a local Seattle creator, and I have been for about 5 years. And about a year and a half ago, I just realized that we didn't have many spaces in Seattle for women, and I kept getting the question, how do I make friends in Seattle? Where do I make friends? And I've always been the friend who makes the friends and then brings them back to the friend group.
Yes.
And I've always been the host in my friend group. So I was like, I don't really know. I don't have an answer. I just know how to do it. So let me create the space. And Girl Therapy evolved very quickly. So I have some really fun upcoming events. I'm doing a drag brunch on September 5th, which is going to be super, super fun. At this Friday, I have a golden hour rooftop vibe. So a lot of fun things coming.
Okay, well,
That's
sign
amazing.
me up there.
You just had such a cool one too at the Mariners game, so I thought that was cool,
Yes.
bringing women into sports a little bit more,
Oh,
and
wow.
that was successful.
Yeah,
So
after the
cool.
World Cup, I feel like I've gotten like really into sports, all of the sports.
I know,
love all
baseball's
sports
for the
right now.
girls, if you know, you know. I'm sorry, Keenan.
It really is for the girls. Everything's for the girls.
Everything's for the girls.
But-
But something's also for the dads.
Yeah.
Tell
Yes.
everyone about what you have going on, too. You have kind of some events coming up, too.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah, the Daddy Stroller Social Club. We officially had our 1-year anniversary last month. It was
Congrats.
amazing. We are a space for dads to build community. We love to say that we want to actually build brotherhood through fatherhood. So we have amazing partners throughout this as well. Our last event, we were able to give out 100 pair of shoes with our partnership with Brooks. We had baby to baby. We had a U-Haul full of baby, just diapers and wipes that we gave out free to the community. Free ice cream from Molly Moons, Buffalo Soldiers with horses, and Thule, the stroller company, came out and we had raffled out free strollers to dads. It was a great experience, and we actually meet every single month, but it's a very unique experience for dads, and we just want dads to know that you're seen, you're valued, you're heard, and there's a space for you too.
I think that is so important because you always hear about the mom groups, which are awesome, and like the workout groups,
Yeah.
but not always for the dads. So
Yeah, the dad
it's pretty
groups,
cool
man.
that you're doing that.
No, thank you. We've even introduced Pilates with dads, our last event.
I love that.
It was amazing. It was a funny sight, I will say that. But just providing just space for experiences for fathers, and at the same time, giving the opportunity for moms to take a deep breath and have time for herself as well.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I want to know what the moms are doing.
I know. At Pilates. You can find me at Pilates.
Maybe
Or
pumping
baseball
flash.
for the girls. School is coming back. You mentioned earlier that you are an educator.
Yes,
How are
yes.
you feeling?
I am feeling pumped up, actually, to be honest. Education is like very important to me, and so I'm just excited to see the youth is back in the building, get back to their routine. I think the hardest part for a lot of our youth and us adults as well is waking up early. So just making that new routine and transition. But I am excited for the new year coming up.
Okay, and I want to get to our last topic too. Labor Day is right around the corner, and not long after that, the holiday travel season. You got to see this new line of merch, you guys. I am so excited about it. Okay. Look at this. This is starting. Boarding by group hits different. Recline responsibly. Text your mom after landing. I mean, there it is, the recline responsibly.
I love it.
Middle seat gets the armrest.
I want this.
Come on, this is it. It's okay not to clap when the plane lands. I don't know. I think you can clap. Live, love, exit by row. Is anyone on a plane, and seeing people just immediately stand up? Are you that person?
No, I will wait until the last person gets off just so that I don't have to inconvenience and be in the way, and I don't know. I'll just sit there on my phone until the very last person gets off because I'm like, I'm fed up. I'm like, what are we doing, guys?
I know.
And it's like a school bus. Like, it's supposed to be in order.
Row by row.
Everybody row by row.
Yes.
I think this merch will help. Like, if I was reading that, maybe people might look at me and think twice before they recline all the way back in my lap.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
sure. No, for me, I seen it said text your mom when you're land. I don't think that's an etiquette. I think that should be something natural that happens.
Right.
Come on.
Come on.
But seriously, like middle row person. I don't mind the middle row, but yes, I believe they should get the hand or the armrest.
Yeah, box out.
If I'm on the aisle or the window, like, I don't want you laying on me, so I prefer you to have.
We need more text on the sleeves.
I'm good.
We need socks that say keep your shoes on. We need like a little bit more.
Let's talk about fall a little more. We did in the first segment, but a sure sign of fall is the return of our Seahawks. They take on the Patriots at home on September 9th. We finally know that there will be a kickoff concert featuring Luke Bryan in Lumen Field's North Lot. The Super Bowl banner will be revealed at 5 p.m. inside the stadium, and Soundgarden will be performing at the halftime show. Very exciting. Who is pumped for football season?
Go Hawks.
Yeah.
Go
First and foremost,
Hawks.
go Hawks.
Are we all fans here? Is anyone?
I've already been. I went to the preseason.
You
did?
Oh my God.
So
there
much
we go.
fun.
It's just incredible. Yeah, Hard Knocks too is getting me like in the right mindset too. Except the injuries are. Last night was really hard to watch. If you watch the new episode of Hard Knocks, just full disclaimer. Keenan, big fan, going to games this year.
Go
What's
Hawks.
the plan?
I'm for sure going to games. I went to summer camp as well, a training camp. I actually did that. It was an amazing experience also. But I'm excited, man. Super Bowl champions. We're ready to see that banner go up. First game is coming up, but I'm so excited for the season.
Oh my gosh, when you said summer camp, I was like, Keenan, are you working out with the Seahawks? Like, what is happening? Understood. Training camp. Understood.
Training camp, yes.
Let's get to some mixed feelings about this next collab with the Seahawks and Disney. Oh yes, it's featuring the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Okay, this is the first time that I'm seeing this.
Why did they do this?
I am kind of, to be honest, at a loss for words that we got this one.
So random.
Oh, that one I really don't like.
We deserve better.
We deserve better.
Yeah.
I think I'm just confused because obviously like their facial expressions are a little funky. Like they look confused and they're just, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
not super intelligent. Like, what are they trying to say?
Yeah, like the 12s are like die hard. Like we're not like mine.
Are all the other collabs like more intense? Like, are they giving more
real
like, hey,
characters?
we'll go like after someone, like, and then we got
fair.
this?
Like the Patriots, like. What? They got Captain America. Like the Jets, they got Buzz Lightyear. And this is ours.
They thought it would be funny, I guess, with the Seahawk and like
and the
bird,
seagull.
another
I guess like if it was for kids, it's a cute idea, like in the Disney collab. But if I'm not gonna buy that. Are you gonna buy that?
No, absolutely not. I wasn't gonna be buying that.
Well, that's what I heard someone say, like, okay, because Disney, LA, so they're like a Rams fan made this. Someone who like hates the Seahawks.
49ers fan.
That's why.
Yeah.
You gave a great description. It's cute.
It's
Yeah,
cute.
it's cute.
Kiddos,
Kids,
like,
I guess.
Kiddish, yeah.
I don't even
They could've
know.
done
I mean, I
anyone.
don't have kids yet, but I don't even think I would get that for my kids. Like, there's just cuter things on TikTok Shop that I'm seeing for the Seahawks. That is really disappointing. All right, we'll move on to something that makes me very, very happy. Do we have any readers in the house?
Come on, yes, we have to read.
Oh, yeah.
Mercy, come
I know,
on.
right?
I got you. I got you.
I'm left hanging
go.
again.
When I feel the vibes. Yeah, depending on the day.
SIF has a new book club, you guys, that pairs the book with a movie screening. Oh yes, they're starting with this book, Carrie, by Stephen King.
Ooh, that's a book
you
I
have
would
until
read.
Sunday, October 11th to read it, and then they'll play the film at SIF Uptown. Tickets are only $12, and there will be post-film discussions at the Traveling Goat. Isn't that ice cream? Hello.
They have it all. I think this is really cool.
Yeah.
It's
Wow,
something
I
to
love
look forward to
this.
for fall. And it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you read the book, you do the movie, you do this discussion. It's a lot to do.
experience.
Yeah, it's a whole
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
And they're partnering with Mercer Street Books, so it's like,
Oh, I love that.
I don't love the first book that they're doing. Anything by Stephen King, I mean, that's going to be like horror and really
I'm scared.
scary,
That's
right?
my vibe.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh.
is
I
your-
think that's why I'm ready for fall.
You like
October. I love
Makes
spooky
sense.
season.
What's your favorite like scary movie then, or like scary? Do you have it? I'm putting you
I love
on the
all of them,
spot.
but I love more that are like not the traditional ones. Like those are fun, but like a current scary movie. I love things that are more like surreal that feel like they could happen in real life. Not like anything
like The Rain or like Poltergeist or something like. That's what traumatized me growing up. First of all, like, wasn't Poltergeist where you'd get sucked into the TV?
I've never seen it because I'm too
Absolutely
scared.
not. Chucky.
Oh, I do like Chucky.
You like Chucky?
Yeah, I think it's fun. Oh my gosh.
Like a little doll running around.
Oh my gosh, I just went to a haunted house in Silverwood, and there was a man dressed as Chucky. And because I was so terrified, he spent the entire few hours like chasing me around. You can see all of it on YouTube.
sense
It's
the fear.
absolutely, they love it. They
do.
feed off of that.
I think I'm stuck that you went on the haunted house in August. That's.
Oh no, I know. This was,
You are ready for fall. Someone's ready for fall.
No, it's too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
What about you? Are you a big reader then? Do you even have time? Because you're a dad. I mean,
I do have time. I do love audiobooks. But just in general, just thinking of SIFT though, I think it's an amazing merge between readers and people who are into film and cinematography. So I think the merge between the two can just build a great just combination of books and media and cinema. Then after the discussion afterward can be amazing as well. So I just think this is a great experience that I might actually have to try myself at some point.
You get to talk about like did the book or did the movie live up to the
up.
hype? Because it doesn't
Yeah.
usually, but I've never seen Carrie or read the book, so that might be a good
Me
one to
neither.
see.
I know. Definitely not for me. You said something that I wonder if anyone has a hot take on.
Okay.
Audiobooks. Is
I love
audiobooks, is that
audiobooks.
reading?
Love audiobooks.
Yeah, but does that count as reading? Because
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
listening in the car. That's not reading and opening a book in Kindle. I say no. Am I alone?
It's reading for busy people. We still have to read.
Yeah, when you're in the car, you like
You're
it's
not
a good way
reading
to.
though.
I mean, I read to my daughter. I count that as like her obtaining the information.
Well, here we go, Keenan. Call me out. You're right. That is.
It's still called a book, audio book. I don't know.
But
it's
you're
reading.
not opening. And are we like? Does everyone have a
I like to do
Kindle
it while
at the
I
table
walk.
too?
I like an audiobook while I walk.
Yeah.
I have
I
ADHD,
do that with
so I can't
podcasts.
like physically sit down for that long.
Yeah.
So an audiobook is a little bit easier for me to like be able to still get the fix without having to like sit down.
Yeah,
do
but
the
I
same.
do appreciate actual physical copies though. Like I do
I know, I
appreciate
want
that
a real
actually
book.
having your library. I have a mini library at home, so I do appreciate the actually hard copy though too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
and walking around neighborhoods and seeing those free libraries are all
No,
really
I still
good.
love a
So
book, but I'm like
cute.
getting ready in the morning. I'll listen to the audiobook driving. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I feel like I have way more time to listen than I do to sit down and open it.
I guess don't hate it till you try it.
Yeah.
So moving on. Have you seen this online yet? A 24-year-old TikToker is going viral for being a so-called loneliness influencer. This is Lena. She claims to have no friends and no interest in dating. Okay, girl. Her page takes you through her day, and it looks pretty peaceful, but what do we think about this? Apparently, this is a rising type of social media creator. Alyssa, you post content about life as a single woman in Seattle. What's your take on this?
Yeah, I find this actually, I just found her page a few days ago. It just popped up and I was like intrigued. So I went through it and I get it, but I like on my page, I promote that being alone doesn't equal loneliness. So I see it from a different perspective and it kind of like, it's a peaceful thing. But I'm like, oh, sister,
Yeah.
like,
I know.
you know, I'm
Friends
like,
are great. You know,
Friends are
like,
great,
Yeah.
but I do understand like feeling lonely as an influencer. If we're talking about it in that context, it can be a very lonely job.
Expand on that, because I agree
Yeah.
with you. I used to run a YouTube page and, you know, you're constantly filming and talking to your viewers
Yeah.
through a lens, but no one's there around you.
Yeah.
People, like, it can be lonely, and then you're editing and you're constantly
Yeah,
just
it's a solo
by yourself.
job. So
Yeah.
you're filming, you're editing, you're talking to a camera, to a screen, and you know, then you're, at least for me, I do my events, and there might be 700 girls, and then at the end, all the vendors leave, the music's cut off, and I go home to my, you know, really quiet apartment. So that can feel really lonely. I think it just depends on the perspective and the lens that you're looking through. Like, as a creator, I've definitely had to learn how to build community outside of my apartment and outside of my house, especially in Seattle with seasonal depression and all the rain.
Absolutely.
It sounds like this girl just likes this. So she's
Yeah,
really
and that's
leaning
okay
in. She
too,
likes to be
yeah.
alone. She's like, I don't want to date. I'm not interested. She seems like
Fair.
she had like kind of a traumatic breakup. So
Oh.
this is what she likes to do. But yeah, it's just a different perspective.
Then I wonder if she felt like that before the breakup, or if now she's turning a page and she's like, I want to be by myself
Yeah.
and goodbye.
I'm wondering
to
if
all
it's a
the men.
season or if it's just like a way of living.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'm intrigued. Yeah,
it's an interesting perspective. I thrive off of human connection and interaction.
Totally.
It really builds me in my energy, but also seeing on the outside lens of it of just being lonely per se, or to yourself, can just really build yourself up in your own terms. I don't mind it. It's kind of interesting. I'm actually going to do a deeper dive into this myself and see what that looks like.
I honestly get energy sometimes being alone, and it like fills my cup a little bit.
Yeah.
Me too.
And people always say like, well, you're such an extrovert, and I think I'm a little bit of a mix. I am for this job and like running around, but also like it really fills my cup to just sit and rot on the couch. So,
the outgoing introvert.
With that, thanks for spending time with us today. For more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube and be sure to download King 5 Plus for free. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we will see you next time.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Silver Reef Casino, your Northwest Washington destination just off I-5 at exit 260.